The Ferrari Purosangue is a marvel of engineering and design, pushing the boundaries of what a Ferrari can be. This isn't just another SUV. In fact, Ferrari would prefer you not call it that. But let's be honest, despite their protests, the Purosangue is very much an SUV, albeit one that only Ferrari could create. With 725 horsepower under the hood and a price tag starting at £313,000, climbing to £430,000 with all the options, this is not just a vehicle, it's a statement. Let's dive into what makes this £400,000 machine so special, from its striking design to the exhilarating driving experience it offers. Starting with the exterior, Ferrari has clearly gone all out. The design is sleek, aggressive, and unmistakably Ferrari, even if they insist it's not an SUV. The light design draws inspiration from Citroën, with the main lights positioned lower on the body and the daytime running lights sitting above. Every vent you see is functional, there's no fakery here. The car is adorned with multiple Ferrari badges, emphasizing its sporty heritage. The wheels on this model aren't the standard ones. They've been upgraded to Novatec wheels by the owner. The original sizes are retained 22 inches at the front and 23 inches at the back, but these wheels add an extra layer of customization that makes the Purosangue stand out even more. Moving to the rear, the design remains as intricate as the front, with real vents and no nonsense. The Purosangue might be more expensive than some of its competitors, but every penny shows in the detailed craftsmanship, especially when you consider the extensive use of carbon fiber. From the wheel arches to the rear diffuser, and even the door covers, carbon fiber adds both a lightweight edge and a premium feel. The cost? Significant, but worth it for those who want the best. Inside, the Purosangue continues to impress with a design that balances luxury with performance. The dashboard is divided into distinct sections for the driver and passenger, creating a focused driving environment. However, not everything is perfect. The infotainment system is a bit of a mess, with touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheel that are more frustrating than functional. And while Apple CarPlay is finally available in a Ferrari, it comes at the cost of your rev counter disappearing when engaged. The seats are another highlight, with Ferrari's new style seats offering a mix of firmness and comfort that's hard to beat. They're fully adjustable, allowing you to find the perfect driving position, whether you want to sit high like in an SUV or low like in a sports car. But as with any car, there are minor complaints. The placement of the window switches is awkward, and the door handle is just out of reach if your hands aren't large enough. Small issues, but worth mentioning in a car at this price point. When it comes to practicality, the Purosangue offers more than any Ferrari before it, but it still has some quirks. The rear seats are comfortable, but don't offer as much space as you might expect, especially in terms of headroom. Taller passengers might find it a bit cramped back there. The luggage space is decent, but not as generous as other SUVs in this class, like the Lamborghini Urus. Folding the rear seats is an experience in itself, with a slow mechanism that feels out of place in such a high-performance vehicle. And while there's plenty of storage space inside, it's a bit of a puzzle trying to figure out where to put everything, especially if you need to fold down the seats and store the divider. Now let's talk about what really matters in a Ferrari: performance. The Purosangue comes with a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces 725 horsepower and 716 Nm of torque. This engine is a masterpiece, delivering power in a way that only a Ferrari can. It drives primarily through the rear wheels, but there's also a front-drive system that kicks in up to 5th gear, after which it's all rear-wheel drive. On the road, the Purosangue feels every bit as quick as its specs suggest. The acceleration is brutal, and the car handles like a much smaller, lighter vehicle. The steering is precise, and the suspension, though firm, does a great job of soaking up the bumps when you switch to the softer setting. So, should you consider buying the Ferrari Purosangue? If you can afford it, the answer is a resounding yes. This isn't just a car, it's a piece of Ferrari history. The Purosangue offers a unique combination of practicality and performance that's unlike anything else on the market. It's the only SUV with a naturally aspirated V12, and it drives like a true Ferrari, even if it's not perfect. For those who want something special, something that turns every drive into an event, the Purosangue is worth every penny. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments.